Hi guys, sorry I haven't posted as quickly as I was going to. As I said in my last vlog, I was going to the hospital the following week, which was last week now, to hopefully get my brace removed and to wear a lighting knee brace. I did that on Tuesday, I thought, I was a bit tired on Tuesday, but I can't really be bothered to vlog. I'll do it tomorrow. Just will give us a bit chance to get used to the new brace. I was going to do that on Wednesday night, which would be a week today, gone. Wednesday, I wasn't too grand all day, really. I felt like as if I had an indigestion all day, things like that. I came home and I sat down for a bit. I was, I'll have a bit rest up and I'll have a bite to eat. I could feel like the chest was really tight. I thought, like my wife came in and said, "You alright? You look terrible." I goes, "Oh, thanks very much." Like, she was, "You need giving you bother?" I says, "No." I says, "I think the asthma's starting to play up a bit." So she was trying to inhale her because it was over on the table. I says, "No, no." I says, "Just leave it there." I says, "If I need it, I'll get up and get it." I says, so I sat a bit and I could feel myself my chest getting really tight. So I better go and get me inhaler. So I got up to go and get me inhaler. I got to the table. I have to sit there. I was about to use my inhaler. I got this like massive pain in my chest, going down my arm, down this arm, and that's it there. And I just like doubled over in agony. I was literally, I could hardly breathe, and like I came in I can't breathe from the chest, and like it's just like use your inhaler. So I used that and it made no difference. So she phoned for like the doctor and he took the symptoms. He said, "Oh, you better get in an ambulance. Sounds like you could be having a severe asthma attack." So like the paramedics came. By this time I was like, the chest was really tight. I could hardly breathe at all, and I felt as if, I didn't know what was going on. I said, "This is not asthma." I also felt as if I had like a bit of a pulled muscle in my chest, but I knew I hadn't because I hadn't done anything. And they took me something and they said, "What does it feel like?" And I said, "Like crushing down on my chest." And they said, "We think you could be having a heart attack or an angina attack. I'm not sure." So they gave us like a spray under my tongue, and that eased it. It started to ease it up, and my chest was still really tight. So they said, "Yeah, we think you're having a heart attack. We don't think it's a severe one, but we need you to go get to hospital to check you over." So they took us like to hospital, and they checked us over in like the emergency department, and said, "Yeah, you've had a heart attack. We also think you're having a bit of angina as well because it's not settling down as quick as it should." So they got us up onto the cardio ward, and they assessed us on there, and they said, "You haven't had a severe heart attack, but you have actually had a heart attack." Asked if I'd had any like heart problems in the past. I said, "No, I know," but I said, "I have had like pain all day across. Really like my chest has felt a bit tight all day." But I said, "I'm asthmatic, so I said, I do get days like that with my asthma for some reason." And so they checked us over. They kept us in overnight. They settled us down. I got settled down quite well. I would be like, we got us there about 6. I got on the ward about 7 o'clock. About 9 o'clock, I felt they said, "You may find your chest getting tight. If you do, press your like emergency button." The nurse would go. About 9 o'clock, I felt my chest getting really tight again, and it was like really crushing again. So the nurse came and checked us, gave us the spray, and that settled it down again. So that was the Wednesday. I said, look, like the Thursday morning, I'd had a canny night Thursday night. I'd had like pain in my leg, but I always do it. I had a bit like tightness in the chest, but nothing serious, But, checked us over on the Thursday morning. They said, "We think you should stop in a couple of days." Said it could be a week. We don't think it will be. We think you'll probably be out before then. So like the notice, like one of the doctors sort of say, "You must have a bug with your knee. Have you got like the brace on?" And I went through my history of what I've had with it, and he goes, "Yeah, how's it doing at the moment?" As well as I've just had this brace on a couple of days. He says, "The bed rest will not do it any harm." So that was the Thursday. I was in bed. They wouldn't let us get up at all on the Thursday. Taught him to go to the toilet. If I wanted to go to the toilet, I had to press the buzzer. The nurse came with a wheelchair, wheeled us there, made sure I was alright, sort of things. The Friday got us up to walk around a little bit. I had a little bit tightness in the chest, but not too bad. Said there's been no real severe damage done, but they said I'm going to have angina now as a result of the heart attack. I said it is one of them things. So on top of everything else, on top of an arthritic knee, dodgy ankles, well, two bad knees, an arthritic knee, you know, bad ankles, bad back, bad wrist, I have now got a dicky ticky, as they say, a dicky ticky. I've now got a heart, I've now got angina, which I suppose to one extent solves the problem of when I'm going back to playing football. I brought it up with like the cardiologist, and he said, I would not advise it. He said, if you want to look at doing it, he says, give it 6 months. See how stable your heart is, see how stable your angina is, and make sure your blood pressure stays right. If you're alright, you may be able to go back to playing light football, i.e. probably 5-a-side. There'd be no way I'd be able to go back to playing 90 minutes. But there again, I don't think my knee would have been up to it. But anyway, my knee, how's that? My heart's, I got out of hospital on Monday, and I've been canny, bored. I was at the hospital yesterday. Sorry, I wasn't there. I was at the doctor's at the hospital yesterday for my knee to see how that was doing. I was there again today for my heart. They've done like the traces and all that, so that I've had no more heart attacks, so that's good. Let's hope it stays that way. My knee's doing canny. I've got a lighter brace on. This is the one I had on, which you will recognise. It was like a hinged, what they call a hinged knee brace. I've now just got a normal knee brace on. It's still got stays down the side, but it's a lot easier to walk with. I have to take things very easy. I'm on the sick for the next couple of weeks because of my heart. But I said, look, I'm not packing in work. I love my job as a shop manager. I want to get back. You know, obviously I'll have to look at my stress levels and make sure they don't get out of hand. But that's the way things are. I'll show you us walking. I'm still using the stick a little. I've been using the stick a little bit more because the brace is not so strong, so my knee doesn't feel quite so strong. But that's quite normal. Plus, I've recommended that I use the stick. Because if I feel it, I'm getting out of breath and that will stabilise it. So I'll show you how I'm getting on. As you can see, I'm walking pretty much about the same as I was. I can bend my knee. I can bend it quite well with the support on. It does tend to hurt if I bend it too far, but I can do it. I'll see if I can show you it. If not, I'll take it off. You have to take things very easy, so that's pretty much it. I'll take it off and show you it. I've got to wear it 24/7. They are talking about giving us a special support for a night time, which is a knee support you can wear in bed, which will make it more comfortable. They are sometimes uncomfortable to wear in bed. That's what I'm wearing. As you can see, it's much more flexible to wear. Like, if I walk any distances, I've got to wear it. I can walk a little bit without my stick. I'll show you without. That's how things are going. You know, hoping everything heals. Especially my heart. I don't particularly want to go through another heart attack. It was quite frightening. I don't know if I mentioned before, I do actually have a teenage son. He was past himself. My wife was past herself, I should say. So that's the way things are. I'll keep you updated. Anyone who wants any more information, please feel free to send a blog, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Thank you very much.